Hey everybody, how you doing? So, I'm gonna show you something. Okay, so we got a little rain and look what has happened. Finally, the beans, the lima beans and the yellow wax beans and the peas and the ground cherries and everything have started to pop up. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this wonderful? Okay, the radishes have gone to flower, so I'm going to collect seeds. Yep. Now the watermelon, well, you know that's not going to happen because it's the end of August and we didn't get rain till now, so that's not going to happen. But still, the beans are going to happen, and I'm not complaining, because heck, you know, it's going to happen. And oh heck, I can't remember what's in this row, but oh, and the carrots down there. See the carrots? Unless that's the parsnips, but I believe that's carrots. They're happening. You know, like, it isn't all a loss anymore. It isn't all a loss. Now let's see, what was this? Okay, well, I guess I'll have to pull this row up to find out what it is. But, you know, it isn't all a loss. It isn't all a loss anymore. And look at beans. So the garden isn't a loss. All I had to do was wait for some rain. Now see, coming outside and dancing didn't do a bad thing. It wasn't so bad. And I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna bring you over here. Horseradish still looks mighty fine. And come this fall, once it gets a little colder, there will be horseradish in the fridge. And I'm gonna show you, because I thought this was a loss as well. But look at the little petit pois. The little petit pois. They came up now too. And there's not many, but they're coming. So it isn't all a loss. It isn't all a loss. There will be a few vegetables. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. Now, I haven't been putting out a lot of videos because it was time to go find a job. And I did that. So I'm working in a kitchen in Miramichi, which is about 40 minutes away. So now, first couple weeks, I was out there looking and I found one. And for the last 2 weeks, I have been driving 40 minutes each way and working 8 hours. So that makes it kind of hard working here before I go and then doing the 8 hours and then rushing home and putting everybody away and, you know, whatnot. So I've been having a hard time trying to figure out how I'm going to do the videos. Today I'm off, I'm kind of sick, but yeah, I got to figure out how I'm going to be doing this. But I really needed to kind of, you know, not cut into all my savings and stuff. And I knew the time was going to come where I had to make this decision. So I've got to figure out how to balance the two. And other people do it, but they usually have more than one person doing everything. But, you know, I knew I was going to come to this time where I was going to have to do it until I can get my home business working. So, yeah, I'll figure it out. I just have to I have to figure out a way to get a job closer to home. There is a town closer. So, you know, we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to show you my potatoes because they just keep getting taller and taller, and I know there's potatoes under that straw. So look at this. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they just lovely? And they are just going strong. But then they have been the strong man of the place all along. They have just been going and going and going. And I hope they, I don't know, there's 2 different types of potato under there. And yeah, I hope to be canning a bunch so that I have potatoes all winter and they're ready whenever I want them. And yeah, they've been the strong man of the summer. No matter how dry it got, growing them in the straw has been the way to go with these guys. And they've been the strong man. It's been real interesting with the birds. They don't like the new job. I'll tell you that. They're not into the new job. There are times where I know I'm gonna come home like 1 o'clock or like around midnight, and I can't have the predators eating them. So I kind of have to put them away early in the day. They don't dig it. And we've had some kerfuffles about going in early. And they're not liking me on those days. Can't say I blame them. You know, I wouldn't like me either. But, you know, hey, we got to work these things out. Oh, well. And the turkeys have, the boys have realized they're men. And they show off and they fight. And, yeah. So some of them, I may either have to split up and they may not make it till fall, or they just may not make it till fall. A couple of them, but you know, a couple of them are really big already. I'll show you one of the boys right now because 2 of the boys are showing off right now. So why don't I show you? They're beautiful. Hey boys, here's one show off. And here's another show off right here. Yeah, hey men. Hey men, how you doing? Hey girls, boys, how you doing? Oh, hey men, showing off, all puffed up. All puffed up. Oh, you're such a show off. You're always showing off. Eh? Eh, all puffed up. Oh, yes. And they are so funny. They hear the tractor and they Nobody's gonna answer me today? Okay. But yes, they figured out they're men, and sometimes they fight. And yeah, what are you gonna do? Sometimes the rooster crows and they answer him. But yeah, the boys have become men. Go figure, eh girls? It was bound to happen. But they are lovely when they're all puffed up and they're red. Their wattles are red and their faces are blue. Oh, the girls are all just hanging out. But yeah, so that's a bit of what's been going on. That's a bit about what's been going on. I've been working and trying to take care of the place, and it's a trial. It's coming up around September, which would have been my parents' anniversary, so I've been missing them. I guess I get these times a year where I miss my family because I'm the last of my family. There is no other family for me anymore. And so sometimes I guess mortality sets in, and that's the way life is, you know. But you know, I will suggest to people, cherish your people. Be good to your people. Even when they cheese you off, remember, cherish them, because you never know when they won't be there. I have absolutely no family left. I am the last survivor of my family. And I would love them to piss me off. I would love to have any member of them come here and piss me off. Or make me happy. So that's why I keep telling you, take care of your people. Take care of others. Be kind to people. Because you never know. One day they may not be there. So cherish your gift. Love one another. Love everybody. Because there's just no time and no need for hate. Now, the other day I made a very short video, really short, I think it was like 15 seconds. It said, "Shine a light on Palestine," and I want to explain it. There's a media blackout on Palestine right now, and if we don't make known about Palestine and what's going on, people won't know about it. I myself wouldn't want to live in an open-air prison, or any prison. They get blackouts and brownouts of power because Israel cuts their power down just because. They still have no building supplies and aren't allowed to get them. And they can't rebuild from the last time Israel bombed them. So they're living in rubble. Now think about it. There are old people and babies and all the rest living without power, without water, without basic human needs. And they can't take care of their people. And we're not hearing about it because the media won't talk about it. And I know some of you are probably thinking, well, why is she talking about that? Well, because everybody has the right to take care of their people. And that's why. Because I think we should all be worrying about everybody's people. Because I think we all have a basic human right to take care of our people. And there was a time when the news did talk about Palestine, along with so many other countries. But now, lobbyists are keeping the news from talking about so many things that deserve to be talked about. And that's not right. There shouldn't be a gag order on the news and on journalists. No. Journalism is about journalism, not about what corporations and lobbyists tell them to speak of. Anyway, take care of your people. Take care of yourself. Love one another. Show a kindness. Remember, life is precious. Life is short. And it's something to be cherished. Bye now.